a joke. If we allow the powers to be to do what their intentions are, it is to have our kids down in Taft, and I don't want to go to Taft. And you know I'm not going to send my 7-year-old granddaughter down there, and I have to pick her up from aftercare at 5:30 down. All I want to ask y'all to do is at 5:30 in the evening, ride through the front of Taft, and then you tell me you will let your baby child, girl or boy, be influenced by what's taking place down there at Taft. Now, I mean, let's be real, okay?
And this is the time to be in here. See, because I'm not one of these passive people that you're just going to try to pull the wool over my eyes.
That's right.
I don't work for the district government, so I'm not afraid of them, and I'm not going to be sold out, and I'm not going to be bamboozled. I'm not the one. That's why when I was asked to take this position as PTA president, I fought myself tooth and nails to take this position. My wife can attest to that. I did not want to get involved with being PTA president, but now I understand why a power bigger than me has put me in the forefront to fight for the city. Because I'm putting this thing out for this cause. So there's no negotiating with me. I'm not negotiable. But what I will say is that we have a big fight ahead of us. For those who understand the politics of this city, we know when it comes to these politicians, it's all about dollars and cents. That's what it's all about. And most of them will sell their children for dollars and cents. I'm not going to do it though. We're not going to do it. We're not going to stand for it. If you're not going to represent us, then guess what? The next term, when you look forward to your vote, you won't have a vote.
So don't get dismayed about the numbers. They reported that 200 people came to back us. We know that there was between 500 and 750 people that came to that meeting. We know that tomorrow the purpose of yours is every time they come to Ward 5, you have to make it uncomfortable. Councilmember Thomas didn't go to the mayor's birthday party. This ain't no time for me to party. You know, this ain't no time for me to be with the mayor at a party and try to turn the other cheek, because this is a very serious issue for me. These are the schools that our kids have to go to. And when you come in here, and I was at career day the day before that meeting with these young people. I can't look at young people a lot. You know, I've coached many of your kids. I've been on the playgrounds with these kids. I coached Mr. Cherry's son. I mean, I have done many things that tell me that at the end of the day, we have to unify. I hope we listen to the folks in this room. I hope we understand that John Burroughs is a quality place of learning. I know it's a quality place of learning, and I know that we as a community have to support what is here. And in many ways we get there. All I tell you is we have to use the process as adults the best way we can to ensure it. If you want to get a lawyer, fine. Councilman Thomas is not going to direct a community to do what it's supposed to do. You direct me. And that's just the way it goes. So God bless you and thank you for having me.
Councilman Thomas, this is our plans. When could we get that information, sir?
Some of that information is predicated upon what the administration is planning. As you know, Mayor Fenty said that he had no plans for the buildings, but that wasn't a good enough answer. One of the reasons why we're looking at emergency legislation and long-term legislation of property disposition is so that that has to be given to us in an organized fashion. I will tell you this, that the plans for this reform are supposedly listed on the site from the Chancellor for what they're trying to do. It doesn't go into that detail. What we're doing is through the hearing process, trying to get that information based on what they give to us. So there is technically no long-term plans that they've shared. What Mr. Spinner talked about are negotiated deals. If you notice, what happens is the charter schools try to go and ask for leases, which is not really necessarily a plan, but they want to try and, I guess, get these better buildings. One prime example of that you can look at where a charter school has been very successful on a public school building was at the former Woodridge School. You know, that's a school we closed. Next thing you know, parameters than what you have. So the bottom line is we're asking for that through the legislative process. When we get it, it's open information to share, so we'll share that with everybody here. The other thing is that site review was part of those questions that we asked when they came into these buildings, because we said you could not have gone into both buildings and seriously considered what you're trying to consider. So I hope their eyes did get in the light when they came last week, because we both know the difficulties between Taft and here, and quite frankly, it's just not going to fit for these younger students.
Amen. So let's thank the council again.
First of all, this is something that I came up with after participating in the protest at Baptist. And I was up all night in deep thought. So the proposal is, as Maria Jones will be passing it around, a proposal to keep the existing John Burroughs establishment, academic and physical structure intact. John Burroughs, PTA Vice President, and it was December 4th, 2007 when I went over this. In an effort to offer a workable compromise to the proposal for new school initiatives introduced by Adrian Fenty, Michelle Reed, and Victor Reynoso, we are proposing the following. Number 1, Bunker Hill and Brooklyn will share facility until massive renovation is complete on Brooklyn Elementary School. Number 2, Slow Elementary School and John Burroughs Elementary School grades Head Start through 5 will consolidate being housed in John Burroughs Elementary School. The academic and physical structure of John Burroughs Elementary School will remain intact, as they traditionally proposed and told us we would be merging, so we want to keep that in effect. All 6th grade classes from the impacted Ward 5 schools that should be closed or consolidated, which are Brooklyn, Bunker Hill, Burroughs, Baptist, Slow, who moved to a newly modernized technology-enhanced Taft, which means Taft needs to be restructured, knocked down, start all over again, and put those students in Taft, rebuilt, not as it is now today. Okay? Again, the 6th graders who moved to Taft will be a part of the Taft Middle School, which will be comprised of grades 6